She used to be an actress.
Oh, really? Did she do anything out of scene?
And I think her biggest deal was she starred in a pilot.
Can't do it.
What's a pilot?
Well, you know the shows on TV?
I don't watch TV.
Yeah, but you are aware that there's an invention called television, and on this invention they show shows, right?
Yeah.
Well, the way they pick TV shows is they make one show. That show's called a pilot. Then they show that one show to the people who pick shows, and on the strength of that one show, they decide if they want to make more shows. Some get chosen and become television programs. Some don't, become nothing. She starred in one of the ones that became nothing.
Welcome to Couch Pilots, all of my friends. The show that dares to fly into the unknown territory of awful television pilots of the past. My name is Jason, and you can call me the interior decorator. And across from me is my Captain Philip. Rest assured, I love you.
I love you too. Let's get things cracking. I thought you were going to call me either your secretary or the judge.
I almost called you the judge. I should have. I apologize.
That's fine. Because I am the judge, jury, and executioner.
You judge me harshly off mic, and you really let me have it about certain things in my life.
No, I don't. No, I do not. Definitely do not. And I'm offering you a peace pipe right now.
Ooh, me smoking them.
Me smoke 'em. Me so honey. This is the Terrapin Brewing Company Recreation Ale Session IPA. It's from Athens, Georgia.
Georgia. What?
It was pretty close to New Orleans.
Last week we had a New Orleans pilot.
And so
Terrapin.
This is hey, this can says camp, paddle, hike, partake, bike.
What does it smell like to you? To me, it smells like cured deli. You're Buddig. You know Buddig meats, the little package of crazy thin sliced beef.
No, this is it's hoppy.
It smells like here.
Right.
There's actual beer in here. Smell it.
Huh. Douchebag.
I'm not trying to give him a drink. I just want him to smell it.
Hey, smell it. You ever smelled it before?
Smell of it.
We have last week we had some maintenance work done, and then Mute Jacob came on, and he really didn't fix it.
What a wonderful surprise!
Oh, it was a great surprise. Nobody would have thought that because we had an agreement that there would be no guests.
You know, I didn't want to call you out on that because Matt made us agree to some things going forward to kind of mend these bridges or fences rather, and one of them was no guests for the next 6 episodes except for episode 200. Immediately, we have another guest on, but you know because
it was a hard get
because it's a hard get and someone we really love. It's fine.
Yeah, and I just let it. Holla now. Just to let everybody know that I have been doing my push-ups. 15 push-ups a day.
I can tell.
As you can see, things are working out. So, no pun intended. Mute Jacob, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much, guys.
Hold on.
So,
hold on. We'll do the clap.
Oh, sorry.
We still have we did.
Welcome to the show, Mute Jacob.
Hey, thank you.
Jesus.
They're really
The crowd really likes you.
I guess.
Now, I imagine this music when Jacob is trying to make love to you.
Oh, is this your make love music, Jacob?
It's more like
It's probably more like this.
That's more like it. Hell yeah.
Is it more like that, you think?
Yeah. Who is that? Is that Death Clock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he nailed it.
You win $200. Jacob, last week you did some work for us. We said, hey, come on the show. Here's the link to the show, the actual link to what we watched. And
here's another Death Clock song.
Oh, you don't know this one, Jacob. You gotta listen to this one. You can let it play as long as you want.
Okay. I got the whole song on here, I think.
I do know this song, Dog Police.
You do not know this song.
I do know the song, I swear to God.
How do you know this song?
I just found it like 3 days ago. I shit you not. I shit you not.
How did you do that?
It popped up on my YouTube. I swear to God.
We watched the pilot.
The video. I didn't know it was a TV
There's
show.
a pilot episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
We
it
watched
stars
Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
and
I knew that.
Jeremy Piven.
Yeah. I knew that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What were you looking at that this came up?
No, dude.
Dog porn.
I have no idea. But yeah, the video's the guy, he takes out a dog lady,
Yeah.
and then there's 2 dog cops. Yeah.
They made the video, they made the song, and then I think this is the first pilot we've ever done that it was built off the back of a novelty song.
Right. That's great.
That's so weird that you know that.
It's weird that I just found it days
That
ago.
is, you know what?
Huh.
This is happening for a reason.
Yeah, it is.
You're here for a reason.
Everything's lining up. I'm super excited now.
All the
I want to sing for some reason.
huh?
I want to sing.
I want to sing a song. I want to.
Do you want to sing a song or not?
What song do you want to sing?
I don't know. Mr. Brightside by the Killers?
I just know Mr. Brightside.
That's not how it goes. Well, forget it. I don't want to do it anymore.
Jacob, it's been a long time.
It has. How have you guys been?
We've been great.
Did you find that Gay Coyote song from last week?
I'm trying to find it again.
God
Still
damn.
looking.
Still
You've
working
had
on
a
it.
fucking
You
week.
said you'd have it by now.
God.
You're a damn dirty liar.
How do you spell coyote?
Coyote.
He's right.
Man, I just watched this not too long ago.
The show where we wait for you to look
No.
up Gay Coyote. Can you give us a background on it while you're doing it?
Oh yeah, we went to Pennsylvania for the first time.
Who's we?
Me.
This is
This is the second time I went to Pennsylvania.
so we be you,
We be
and that's when you're going to
we
see
be 40, right?
Yeah. Red wine, my baby.
Red wine.
See, now there's a song we should sing.
Come to my dream.
Now you did you go to Pennsylvania for Christie Fest?
It was the second Christie Fest, and it was me. We were in the living room of the Christies, and me and this guy, Sean.
You had to catch a fly.
No, shoe fly don't bother me. Ooh, holla back, girl. And we just, like, I was playing a mandolin when I don't know how to play a mandolin. And he was playing guitar like he knows. And I just, off the top of our head, we did a song called Gay Coyote.
And then you put it on YouTube?
And you know what to do, too. And obviously, it doesn't get very many views because that didn't work out. God damn, it makes me mad.
Well, if it's just called Gay Coyote, don't you think there are very few polls for that search?
I searched Gay Coyote. Is that me?
Is that you doing that noise?
That's Live Brains, ain't it?
Huh?
Was that you doing Live Brains?
No, that was cool.
That was Live Brains by who?
That was the IBWIP theme song.
Oh.
But thanks, though. Live Brains is when Garrett lip synced Live Brains, and I played drums for it. Let's just move along. I'll work on it, but it's just not going to work.
Did you spell coyote right when you uploaded it?
Probably not, to be honest with you. But it's right. This is the time. This was a different one. This was the Outlaw BC and his torn together band.
You didn't find it?
No, but this is a different one. This is a different song I did.
I got it right here.
You have Gay Coyote? Oh, this is it right here. Yeah.
Something like that. But anyway, before we recorded, there was 2 tents, 2 guys, there were separate tents.
How did I find this in 30 seconds?
Because it was named something else.
No, it was called Gay Coyote. You know how many views it has?
7.
40.
Wait till the bridge.
Do I have to? Okay.
Well, he was never alone.
Yeah, I found it right away, too.
Sean's all serious. He's like, what the fuck's so funny?
Anyway,
Sean K. Preston?
back to the story, then this is how it goes. Gay coyotes are coming. Gay coyotes are coming to get you now. Gay coyotes better watch your
I like that there's just kids walking around.
I didn't even notice that. You say Gay Coyote better watch your asshole and there are children walking around? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So this is out at their place in Pennsylvania.
And this song's only 7 minutes long.
Well, it's over now for you guys.
Well, no, but it's a compilation because there's multiple songs. But Bruno, during that video, Bruno will, like, when it comes to the chorus, he comes on the screen and goes, "Okay, coyote."
Where did that come from?
We were talking about camping out in the back of the Christie's, and like two gay guys were in tents, and one attacked the other, and he became a gay coyote.
Do you think there are gay animals?
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
There's penguins. I just read recently there's penguins at some zoo that
I heard about this,
the
yeah.
two gay penguins like adopted one of the babies.
They gave him an egg.
Yeah, they gave him an egg.
Yeah.
Here's your egg.
Yeah, that's I think homosexuality is God's way of saying population control.
I think
Jesus Christ.
Superstar?
Yeah.
He's a superstar. I think it was funny because I know a gay person, and today I said,
Whoa. Really broadening your...
"Don't be an asshole." So I know this gay person.
Sure.
And today I was like, "Hey, blank blank, go straight ahead."
I know a gay guy with the last name Blank. For real. Sorry, go ahead.
So I said, "Hey, blank, go straight," because I wanted that person to walk straight to where I was going. And she said, "I'll never walk straight."
Oh,
Nice.
slam.
It was good for her.
Where are you on the Kinsey scale that we talked about last week?
I'm right in the middle.
So you could go either way.
Yeah, probably.
Sexually, Jacob?
I'm pretty straight. Oh, yeah, I'd jerk a dude off, but
Yeah, but
that's just being a good friend.
Okay, just in terms of being a good friend.
Yeah.
So it's not out of any kind of sexual desire you have. You just
No.
want to help a brother out.
Yeah.
it's such a good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, we were watching wrestling not too long ago, and Jacob said he didn't like gay people.
I did say that.
It was a big joke, but
Yeah. It was
he loves gay people.
That's so weird that you'd be watching professional wrestling and homosexuality would come
Well,
up.
and after he said that, he goes, "Wouldn't that be even funnier if your brother was here?" Because my brother was very homophobic.
That's a place that honestly Jacob and I connect. There have been multiple times when we've been here together
Yeah.
with your brother, and we like do gay things around Chad just to make him
him
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I specifically, this was while Molly was gone.
Yeah.
And so I specifically did not invite my brother so my friends could come and hang out and, and not have to deal
Oh,
with
that wrestling event you had?
Yeah.
Jacob was here for that? I missed
Yeah.
it? Ah,
I
damn
was.
it.
Well, you were supposed to be here.
I
You said,
I had
"I'm going to be
I had
there."
a prior commitment.
You said, "My prior commitment, I'm going to last an hour, we'll be there." And you
No,
were there.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Well, I lied then.
It's not the first time you lied to me. It won't be the last either.
No, I was at a Chiefs game.
Ooh, wow.
No, it was Caterpillar night. Everything was free. We had free beers and everything. It was awesome. I went there. I'm sorry.
It doesn't bother me. It's fine.
I would have been here, but I didn't
wasn't.
come. I wasn't.
You missed a really good time because Brianna showed us her deformed ears.
Yeah.
And Big E ate potato salad like straight out of the bowl.
Damn it.
With a giant fucking spoon.
And you know what? I don't think I have laughed that much in a long time. It was a
Yeah.
good time. It was
It was a
fun.
good night.
What's wrong with Brianna's ears?
One sticks out further than the other and has like no cartilage, so it's like
Floppy?
floppy.
Did something happen to her?
I don't know. I think that she was just born that way, but it's fucking
It
hilarious.
happens. People are just born that way, Jason.
Yeah, okay.
It happens.
It's like being gay. But she just
got a
was like,
gay ear?
She's just like flicking it, and it was
Really?
it was like if you saw like half a Dumbo,
yeah,
that's what it was like.
Are you calling her half a Dumbo?
No, I'm just saying. No, like to be honest with you, and I'll say this, and I know if so, that was the most fun I've ever had with Brianna. She was fun the whole night.
Yeah.
She was interactive. Zingers all day, day.
Remember that time she was on? I don't know if it was IBWIP.
Yeah. Oh, it was
or-
IBWIP, and she like
She
fucking
was
ripped
drunk,
me.
and she was
She
like,
ripped
oh,
the shit out of me
yeah,
the whole time.
that was
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. It's the only girl that's ever got away with that without getting hit.
Oh,
Hey,
Jesus.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Stop yourselves. No, but we had a good time, and yeah, it was because Chad wasn't here. That's why we had fun.
Nobody was
Did-
walking
did
on
he-
eggshells.
Did Chad know that this was going on without him?
He knew that there was he knew that there was a pay per view, but I ghosted him because he ghosted me like 3 days earlier. So I just ghosted him. And then you know what? To be honest with you, like the next night, I didn't think about it. Molly was here because she got back. Molly got back the next day. we were watching SummerSlam, and I was telling her about how much fun we had right in front of him. I didn't think about it. He didn't say shit.
He didn't say shit?
Nah.
Oh, boy.
This is Couch Pilots.
Yeah,
Mute Jacob's here. Jason, you get it up.
And you do everything in the middle.
And then you bring it back down. People don't know that.
People know, I think.
Well, if they never listened
regular
before.
listeners.
Yeah, for all the new listeners we have. Sorry, things got out of hand quick.
All right. Well,
You have any questions for Jacob? You had some questions before. Did we get through all of them? Or?
I think we got through all the questions I had for him last week. I don't have any more for him. There's nothing else I want to know.
Okay.
What's your middle name?
Scott.
That's it. We're done.
Jacob Scott.
Scott almost sounds like it should be short for something.
Scott.
Scottrick.
Oh, you okay? Yeah,
Right?
sure.
Scottalingus.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm just throwing stuff out. It's part of it. Just throw stuff out and see what sticks.
Do we have...
Fan feedback.
Yeah, do we have fan feedback?
Hey, yo, we got some fan feedback.
Do you have any fan feedback from Ghana?
Yes, gonorrhea.
Specifically,
All right, go to couchpilotspodcast at gmail.com. And this is from a good friend of ours named Aaron. And Aaron says, I hope DSJ knows how lucky he is to have golden cones. In northern Ghana, they have ping pong paddles. And this is an actual picture from an airport in Ghana where the DSJ wannabe is using paddles instead of golden cones.
For real? A person from Ghana sent us that?
Yes, Aaron.
Awesome. Thank you, Aaron. Is Aaron a boy or a girl?
Let me keep going. And so I said, haha, thanks, Aaron, for the picture and reaching out. How did you get into the show? Where you from? Because we want to know, right?
Sure.
And it says, Blake, I'm from East Peoria and a friend of Jason's. He turned me onto the show in December when I was home. I'm in Ghana for work this week, and I took a flight up north this morning. This is a small airport, so had to walk across the tarmac and get a good look at the ground controls things he was waving. At first, I thought they were official implements that resembled ping pong paddles. Then I realized that I believe they are actual ping pong paddles borrowed from a table set somewhere. Safe enough for me. Love the show and hope to go to the Moose next time I'm in town.
Aaron who?
Bustin' Naza.
That's Erica.
Did I say Aaron?
Yeah.
you've been saying Aaron the whole time.
It's Erica.
Oh, Erica. Okay.
Yeah, I said, awesome. Thanks for hitting us up. Moose Trip.
I know who he was talking about.
Moose Trip for sure. Let me know.
Yeah, we called Erica in the past. And she's she's a friend of the show. Aaron.
You said Aaron for
We're drunk.
the last 20 minutes.
All right, that's one fan feedback.
Yeah.
You want some more?
Thank you, Erica.
I'm sorry, Erica.
Who else you got there?
Don't call me daughter. Screenshot. Oh, this is from Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas he had filled in on the week that you did a show with him.
Right,
When
not with
you and I
you.
were in a feud.
Right.
Yeah.
And he says, damn, that North Star episode was good. Probably the best episode I've ever heard.
I don't know about that.
And I said, for show, my brother. Thanks for doing everything in the middle.
It was fine. It was a good episode. Was it the best? Yeah. What was the best episode in your mind that we've done?
Well, it was the asshole cancer, right? That's.
I really think it was that.
the asshole cancer episode. Go back and listen to it, Jacob. It's great.
Right now?
No, don't do it right now.
You know what? Yes. Go listen to it right now.
Do you remember what we watched? Because he won't know. It doesn't say asshole.
Yes,
so.
I do know what it was. It was Rough Magic.
Rough Magic.
Okay.
We had
We're on Spotify, So
we
if you
had
have
David
Spotify-
on
Yeah.
from Poor Brothers.
Yeah.
David Lytle. And then Matt and Kevin were here because they wanted to see how to do this show properly because next week
They won the contest.
They won the contest and they hosted the show themselves next week.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we got a week off, thank God Almighty.
Yeah, because I had butt cancer, and hey, Jacob, thanks for showing up and helping me out.
Yeah, we had silent bingo for them
Oh,
to raise money.
that's good.
Have you ever thought you had cancer before?
Yeah.
Where? When did you think it, and where on your body?
Pretty much anywhere.
You're a hypochondriac, right?
I don't know. That's the second time you've said that, and you're making me start to think I am.
I'm starting to
You're
think so
making
too.
him think that he's a hypochondriac.
So yeah. But I'm a hypochondriac that's not going to do anything about it.
But
Like I just
Like a
accept
lazy
it.
hypochondriac.
Yeah, like I'm just not going to go to the doctor for it.
where do you think you have cancer?
Like in my body.
Sure.
Like look at this.
Okay.
Hang on.
All right.
He's standing up.
Yeah, he's standing up. He's hiking up his shorts.
He has a boner, but that's no.
It's a bump right there or what?
Yeah.
It's not muscle. Yeah, that's cancer. You're dead. No, I'm not touching your fucking cancer.
It's just a sti- it's just
So I have
it's a leg sty. It's not.
I have bumps like that, like in a couple spots, and they really I'm concerned. I've tried to shove hot needles in them.
Like
pop
if
'em?
they were cysts or something. And that's not worked.
You shoved hot needles into your skin?
We got to sterilize them,
Holy crow.
but nothing happened. So
Do
I don't
you
think
want-
it's a cyst?
Do you?
Nothing happened?
Okay, and so right now you don't have any insurance, correct?
No.
Okay, so what if what if Couch Pilots?
This is not your old
Wow.
show, pal.
What if Couch Pilots paid for you to go and
I'm not gonna go get anything checked out.
Okay, so and you're alone and you just have some cats.
Yeah.
How long would it take if you died of cancer? How long would it take before somebody found you? Well,
probably-
not very long because
Yeah.
Augie and Amber. Amber's like your wife. You guys are like in a polygamous relationship.
It is quite literally Augie's wife, though, right?
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
Jacob, he's done everything but had sex with her.
No.
Like you're there all the time.
No.
You're there all
It's
the
more
time.
it's more like Augie and I are married, and she's our maid.
Oh, nice. High five that shit.
Yeah.
So you jerked him off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not the first person he's jerked off in this room.
Wasn't me. Oh.
Heyo.
You're next.
High five that shit. Oh, mercy.
Anyway,
What were we talking about?
cancer.
Your damn dirty cancer. Those things. You said you have those things on all over your
I've just
body.
got like lumps, like in my.
Do they hurt?
No.
Okay.
You know what I think it is?
No.
Benign.
President of
Probably.
the United States.
Lumps.
Lumps.
He might be
Good
dead.
one. Good one. Good one.
I thought it was good.
Lump sat alone, right?
In
On
a
a
bucket of marsh.
On a bench in a park. You're singing the Weird
said-
Al version.
No, in a bucket of marsh.
No. That's not what it is.
Lump sat alone in a bucket of marsh.
Boggy marsh.
What's boggy mean?
Like a swamp.
In a boggy marsh.
I thought it was on a
Totally.
bench in a park. Oh, I'm singing the Weird Al one. Sorry.
Totally eclipsed by the side of her fart. She's lump. She's
I don't know
lump.
that that's right. I forgot about that song. I saw them live one time. It was good.
No, I bet it was.
It was free at like Decatur Family Film Fest or something. I don't know, but it was I saw him. I got to meet the guy.
Oh, Buggy.
Boggy.
Buggy.
Totally infused all the passing
Piranhas. She's lump. She's lump. She might be. Oh, she's in my head.
They played like a 3-string guitar and like a 2-string bass.
Really?
Yeah,
Easier to learn, I guess.
This is a good tune.
It's like cheesy as this is. It is kind of fucking punk.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
I like them.
I have a couple of albums. Rocking now with the band.
She's lump. She's lump. She's in my head.
It's a pretty good song, right?
Yeah, I love it. You want to make that a new theme song?
She might be dead.
Like
Sing it.
Jacob.
Sing it.
You got a message. You have a message. You need it.
I don't care about that.
Yeah, you do.
fucking shit.
Who is it?
Who cares? Ow!
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
Love sleeping lonely and needed a hug. Mom slipped on a kiss and tumbled into love. Saves the 20 between the sheets. Love lived a life of subsonic speeds.
She's lump. She's lump. She's in my head.
It's only like 2.5 minutes long.
She's lump. She's lump. She's lump. She might be
Do
dead.
you remember Little Blue Dune Buggy?
Oh, hell yeah. That's a good song.
Out of my head. I think so. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum.
Is this love out of Jacob's thigh? I think so.
Have you thought about taking it out yourself?
No.
Do you think
It doesn't
maybe
hurt.
It's just a cyst, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You absolutely have thought about taking out yourself if you were burning needles and sticking them
It's
into
just
you.
one needle.
Is this one needle? You know what? That's what every heroine says.
Yeah, that's true.
Heroin addict.
Every heroine says.
Every person.
Come on,
that
it's just
rises-
one needle.
Just one needle. It's just the first time. Don't worry, it's dirty.
I like that song.
It's a good
That's
song.
a good song.
It's a good
Little
song.
Dune buggy in my hand. Little blue Dune buggy in the sand. Yeah, that's a good song.
That's a great song.
We know that. All right, so we got any more fan feedback, or is that it?
Nope, that's it. Can't have too many fans.
The captains have turned on the fasten seatbelts.
What the fuck is Erica doing in Ghana?
She got Rhea.
Jesus.
Maybe, I don't know. Remember last week we called that guy about the guitar?
Sure.
So they called back, and I told them, I said, give me a few minutes and call us back. So we might be getting a call from them. So we'll forego.
Do you want to just call him back and say, hey, I'm available now?
No.
Okay.
No. Is there someone you want me to call?
No, that's fine.
Today we discussed the pilot episode of The Decorator from the year of our Lord 1900 plus 65. Now, that was a great year.
You gotta keep her decorated. 1965, baby. I was
under 18, you won't be doing anything.
I was negative 10. Negative 10, baby. You were negative 16, Jason.
Yep, good job.
You were negative 14.
23.
Oh, shit.
What'd you say?
23.
Negative 23?
Holy shit.
God, your parents weren't even born.
How old are
My
you?
mom was born in 65.
32? You're 32 right now?
Yeah.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
He's a young man. I'm an old
Young
man.
man.
Are you listening to me? I said, young man. I don't know.
I don't know the words.
Fucking-
1965.
Oh, let's call Adam Z. Because he has a
you call
beef.
him. You call him.
All right.
His beef
Fucking do
from
it.
last week.
He's got beef?
Well, he was
Because we said that the only reason we do the show is so he doesn't kill himself?
right.
Yeah, we better call him.
Yeah, we talk him off the ledge. I don't know where the sound comes out of this thing.
Figure it out.
Hey! Hello?
Yes, hi.
Where are you at?
I'm in the car. What's up?
What are you doing?
Driving back from the harbor.
Driving in my car. Hey, we're concerned about you committing suicide because you thought we were dissing you.
No, I was kidding.
It,
Obviously.
it's your lady friend with you?
No, she's doing rehearsal for the play that she's in.
Oh.
What play is it?
It is. No, I'll look it up and text it to you, but it's like 90 plays in 60 minutes. It's real cool.
Huh.
We're not here to do plugs, so
What are you doing?
we're doing couch pilots.
Oh, I'm on couch. I was just gonna call you guys earlier. I was gonna leave you a voicemail.
Don't ever do that.
Don't ever
call us. We'll always call
Adam,
you.
You know we love you. You were butthurt about the episode where Jason, not Blake, said that you were crappy.
I
was not butthurt.
I didn't say he was crappy.
Thankful that somebody actually gave a shit enough to give me a shout out, since I can't get a fucking co-host to sit down and record the show that I love to do because everybody is irresponsible.
You know what, Adam? I feel your pain.
Hold on. I got over. Hold on. Hello.
Hey, Adam, this is Jason.
Hey, Jason. How are you?
Hey, I didn't say you're a crappy. I heard everything Blake was just saying. I didn't say you're a crappy.
I didn't think you said it was crappy. You thought I can't spell, which by making fun of my spelling, Blake's calling me.
All right, hold on.
Blake, how's it going?
Hey, bud, how's it going? Hey, so one of the questions we had is this girlfriend real? Because she seems way too great to be talking to you.
She is absolutely real.
Really? And how did you meet her?
Okay, Cupid. Hold on, Jason's calling me. Hey, Jason, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, man, how many different dating apps did you try before you met this broad?
Just the one, just OkCupid.
That's a good one. I would use that and like Bumble. That one. My current girlfriend I got from Bumble. She's a great lady.
Blake's calling me.
Okay, no problem.
Hey, Blake, how's it going?
Did you say your girlfriend is Cuban?
No,
Mark Cuban?
Puerto Rican and Czech and Polish.
Oh wow, you got a lot of skis going on.
Yeah, I'm afraid of getting snapped, but it's alright, she's sweet.
So have you guys had sexual relations?
No comments.
How disappointed has she been?
No comments.
Wow. So are you driving home from work?
No, I went to... Hold on, Jake calling me. Hi, Jason, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, man, how's that guy doing who used to do the show with you?
Oh, David? I haven't been able to talk to him. He's doing busy stuff. Being, a married dude with his husband.
He's gay married?
He's been gay married.
I didn't know that. Congratulations to him.
Calling me.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, Blake, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, so are you still doing that podcast you used to do?
I am, but if I only can find a permanent co-host, so we'll see. I'm trying to talk the new girlfriend into doing a podcast with me.
Oh no, don't do that.
Well, it's very funny, but she's afraid to be on microphone, which is interesting.
Well, that's weird because you like to have microphones on when you have sex.
Yeah, it was just that one time, but I really put all that. Hey, Jason, how's it going?
Hey, man, I was just wondering if you recorded sex with your girlfriend.
Not yet, but she's not opposed to the idea, I think.
That's pretty good. Hey, I'm gonna let you go. Okay.
All right, I'll have to call me. Good talking to you, Jason.
All right. Bye.
Hey, Blake, how's it going?
Hey, it's going good. How are you? Hey, you have a lot of expensive video equipment. Forget the audio, just videotape it, right?
Well, I would have to set up lights, and I'm kind of a perfectionist, and then I would need to edit it, so I'd rather just do audio.
Why would you need to edit it?
Angles?
Hey, Adam Z, you know what? I love you very much.
I love you, Blake. Hey, when are you guys doing 200? Because I'm coming down for sure.
You'll have to talk to the guy that schedules all this stuff. I still don't know what day it is, but I know that there's going to be a lot of people at my house.
Hey, all I know is I'm glad you guys are done being snowflakes and got made up and everything's okay.
He was being a pussy, right? He was kind of being a douchebag, right?
Look, you said some things, Jason said some things.
But he said some things that were more hurtful.
Yeah, but sometimes when you're really upset, you say some things you don't mean. And I'm glad you understood that. Because, really, without Couch Pilots, I have nothing else to do on Mondays.
Oh, don't lie to yourself. You have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend now. You don't have to jerk off on Mondays.
Yeah, but she got rehearsal on Monday, so I don't see her.
Oh, so you jerk off on Mondays.
Yeah, that's my jerk off day. So,
Hey.
I put Couch Pilots on, I pull up X Hamster, I look up for all the dirty Asian shit, and I just pull it.
Hey.
Left and right.
Adam, high five that shit.
Ah!
Love you, buddy.
Love you. I'll see you guys soon.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God, the guy talks and talks and talks.
He just won't stop, will he?
Jesus, it's like he's
God.
It's all about him, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up. You have a girlfriend. You're in love.
We get it.
You're getting sex finally. Jesus. She's an actress at a 3-bit play. It's fine.
He said Dave got gay married. I wonder if Adam's gonna get gay married to his girlfriend.
Is that her? What did he say was her? Did he say what her name? We haven't seen a picture. There was one picture, but it was a blurry
one.
It was a blurry
It's like
one.
the same kind of one that you see like Bigfoot in the woods. Is that kind of picture?
Sure.
Not to say she's Bigfoot.
No. I mean,
I think that's what you said.
I've never
That's
seen
kinda
her
what I'm
feet before. But I'm curious because like he could have just pulled that off the internet, like girl go karting,
Yeah.
blurry.
Oh, that's right. The go-kart picture.
Yeah.
He does really look like he's happy, doesn't he?
Oh God,
Which
it's
is
disgusting.
It's fucking sick.
Oh,
You know what?
I've never
Fuck him for being happy.
I have known Adam Z for probably 8 years.
Yeah.
And I've never seen him happy, and I don't like what I'm seeing right now.
You wouldn't like me when I'm happy. Well, good
Too
for
funny.
him. I love Adam Z, and I genuinely hope he is happy.
No, sure. Just keep it wrapped, buddy.
Wrap that shit up like
Wrap it up.
like a New Orleans prostitute. What are some of the highlights from 1965? Because right now, it's not 1965.
No, we're in 2019.
Yeah, so we have to go back to 1965 in our minds. And to do so, we talk about things that happened that year.
Right, because if you look at it, like 1965, I was negative 10. You were negative 16. He was negative 800 or something.
Sure.
And so we don't know what life was like back then. 1965. So we can't. Watch out, Ducky. So we can't judge this pilot. First of all, there was no color television back then.
No.
Right?
No, it's not.
There was no...
This was a black and white pilot. 65. When did it change?
It was 72.
No, are you for real? It had to have been right around there, though, right?
I don't think so. We had no Led Zeppelin in 1965.
Correct.
So what is this world coming to? Jacob, we had contraceptives.
1953.
That's when color happened? Why is this a pilot
It's
from
too expensive.
1965?
It was The Wizard of Oz, obviously, but it was very expensive. But like TV pilots and television shows, television was still new. Nobody has the money to do that. Mostly they're not going to spend the money on something brand new they don't know about.
Jesus fuck.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
I'm trying to say something.
It's just very impressive.
You spilled beer all over your shirt.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. Yeah, so they didn't have Band-Aids, so fuck me, right? Go ahead.
So what did happen in 1965? I'll tell you what. September 9th, Hurricane Betsy roars ashore near New Orleans with winds of 145 miles per hour, causing 76 deaths and $1.42 billion in damage. The storm is the first hurricane to cause $1 billion in unadjusted damages, giving it the nickname Billion Dollar Betsy. It's the last major hurricane to strike New Orleans until Hurricane Katrina 40 years later.
So recently, my wife was in Gulf of Mexico.
My wife?
In Gulf Shores. She comes back. She's talking with an Alabama accent.
Does she? No, are you for real? This is like when Madonna comes back
And
from
she,
like
and she
London
says, I want to move there now.
Really?
And I was like, what are we going to do in Gulf Shores for jobs? You know what I mean? And she's like, I can clean condos and you can work at a bar.
Perfect. Do it.
Okay, think about this. You got Eli, your stepson. Turns 18, 20 years old. You hate him. You hate his fucking guts. He's a piece of shit kid. He's actually a really good kid. I like
He's a
Eli.
very good kid.
I like Eli. He's our old baggage boy. And you got your other kid.
Got fired for watching porn, Jacob.
I know.
Got fired. You know that's why he got fired?
Well, I didn't know he got fired, but yeah.
He was our baggage boy until he got caught watching pornography.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then
I
you
mean,
also...
we have standards.
I know, yeah.
And you got
obviously.
Garrett, your actual son.
Sure.
Say in a few years, he's 18, he's a grown adult.
Yeah, he goes to college.
Is there a scenario where you move away and you take a job like a bartender and just become like a beach bum?
I think the only thing that stops me from that is that I have stock right now. Like I have stock and we're an employee owned, and I know that this company is going to sell. It's going to sell quick, right? They're trying to sell.
And will you be fired at that time?
Could be, but I'll get some money out of the stock. I can't leave a job where I have stock.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Even though it's not a lot, but you know, I just can't. Once they sell the company and I lose my job, then yeah, let's do it.
Jacob, how diverse is your portfolio?
No.
I have the same answer. September 13th, the
Hold on,
infamous...
let's do this real quick. How much money do you have in your savings account right now,
There's
Jason?
not a chance of answering that.
Yeah, same here.
Why would you say that?
Yeah. I'll answer
We're
any
talking
other
about-
questions.
We'll talk about diverse portfolios. I have $100 in my savings account right now. That's it. That's it.
Okay, well, you've properly shamed yourself. I am not going to jump aboard the USS Titanic Blake.
Thank you, by the way.
All right.
And thank you, by the way.
If you guys don't want to be transparent, it's fine.
I'm not running for president.
Yeah. I'm not watching an Amazon original. September 13th, the infamous bad sitcom My Mother the Car premieres on NBC. The premise features a man whose deceased mother is reincarnated as an antique car who communicates with him through the car radio.
That's weird.
I can think of one.
And terrifying.
I know exactly what you're thinking of.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me finish my thought, and then you say it.
sorry.
I can think of one pilot that we've done that has a more ridiculous premise. You know what?
Yeah, it's when the cop, his partner dies and goes into the
shit.
dog. He becomes the dog and he talks to the dog.
Steel Justice.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was fucked up. Then we had Stephanie on for that one.
I think so.
And did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, sure.
I think she didn't watch it.
No, she didn't watch it.
I was gonna say, where's Rodney? Remember where Rodney Dangerfield
Is
would
a-
like show up as a figment of some kid's imagination?
Right. Yeah,
how
that's
fucking weird was that?
Hey,
That'd be great.
I get no respect. I get no respect at all. There's my impression. Thank you, everyone. September 25th, the Tom and Jerry cartoon makes its world broadcast premiere on CBS. What's CBS stand for?
Communication Broadcast System.
Jacob?
Oh, that sounds good to me.
Columbia
Ooh,
Broadcast.
because we used to get heroin from Columbia.
That's exactly
Yep.
why it's called that. Yep.
How do you think they had the money to start a network?
From drugs.
Drug money.
Columbia drug money.
Yep. 8 heads in a duffel bag. Okay.
Why 8?
That's the name of a movie with Joe Pesci.
Oh. Never saw it.
That's a movie that made it into the theaters.
Yeah.
8 heads in
Yeah.
a duffel bag. Anyway, yeah, Jacob fucked it up totally last week. Do you want to do the 3 reasons?
Sure, there's 3 reasons why we watched this. For one, it was a one-off pilot that was never released for series. Whether it was aired or not is irrelevant, but there was only one. Number 2, it was free. And number 3, we had to find it on the interwebs.
Awesome!
Thank you, sir.
Very good. So where can you find the entire episode of The Decorator for your dumb self? We can do so by subscribing to Couch Pilots and SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite podcast app of choice, and then simply click on one of our classically blue links in our show notes. Or go to YouTube. Jacob?
You know what to do, too.
Hell yeah.
Say it with confidence.
Hell yeah. Hold on.
Say it with confidence.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
You did pay attention last time.
What?
But why do you say it with confidence?
I got scared.
You did it right.
It's not the first time you've been scared. You poke yourself with a fucking hot needle.
Did you have like a lighter or was it over the gas stove?
Lighter.
Okay. And then you just stuck it in there to see if something would ooze out?
Yeah.
Did it?
basically.
And it
No.
didn't. So it's a hard mass.
Probably.
Did it hurt like hell when you did that?
No.
He feels no
you were,
pain.
You were
He
pretty
feels
drunk, right?
He
when
feels
you
no
did that?
pain.
No, no.
No, he
Stone cold
doesn't.
sober.
Jacob doesn't feel pain. That's why I know about him. He does not feel
Yeah.
pain.
You're like a Bond villain or something. Unable to feel pain.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my full name.
Bond villain?
That's my Bond villain name.
Jacob Scott Bond villain.
Unable to feel
Pain.
Nelson.
Summary of the pilot. A respected but struggling interior decorator from a wealthy background moves in with some of her clients in order to meet their specific needs.
I'm giving this an A+ because it gave me more information than the pilot did.
Wow. That's
A+.
like that's you can't get better than that.
A+.
Jacob, do you want to rate this? This is an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, O, P. Next time, won't you sing with me scale?
I'll give it a C.
Okay.
I'll give it a C.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Interesting facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Interesting Facts. You don't know what hard times are. Jason has scoured the internet to find facts about this pilot that you may not know. Please do not share your opinions with other people, not even your cat, Jacob.
Okay.
Anything with 4 to 2 legs, don't share your opinion with because you don't want to taint their experience.
I'm so sorry.
Guys.
I feel like... Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry. Just don't do it.
Guys, just don't do it.
I feel like these past 2 episodes are going on very long. I just have so much I want to talk to Jacob about.
Go ahead.
I'm going to.
I'm not going anywhere.
How many cats do you have?
2.
What are their
Meow.
names?
Kevin and Roxanne.
Roxanne, you don't have to change your kitty litter.
I wish you would.
Roxanne, you don't have to push your paws on my belly at night. Roxanne, you don't have to turn your tail up in front of me like you're taking
Turn up your tail in front of me!
like you're taking a picture.
Oh my God.
How many times a day do you see your cat's buttholes?
A lot.
A lot. Thank
lot.
you.
A
Jesus.
lot.
You guys
But
ever
that's
seen
a sign
those?
of respect, apparently.
Is it really?
Yeah.
When they show their asshole to you, they respect you,
It's a
or
sign-
you,
it's a-
or you
it's a
need to
sign-
respect them.
It's a sign of respect and trust, apparently.
Yo,
I would
they-
say probably trust, right? Because they're
Yeah.
being vulnerable by
Yeah.
showing you their asshole, but they trust you enough to show you their damn dirty asshole.
Which is how I feel.
like every gay guy I've ever met.
Do you return the favor, Jacob?
Yeah.
Are you
I've
at home?
never thought
I
about that.
respect you too, Pearl.
I've never thought about
You're
it.
at home strutting around naked, spreading your ass cheeks apart.
No, like
Chasing the cats around backwards.
no. Here's the thing. The cat is laying on the couch watching TV.
Yeah.
And Jacob just comes up, buck naked, and just puts his ass in front of him, and spreads his legs and go, "I respect you." I love that video.
Oh God.
If we have any artists out there, listeners, go ahead and draw that for
Like a
us.
courtroom depiction of what's happening. Just a bunch of feline buttholes in Jacob's damn dirty ass.
I don't even want to picture it.
So where do the names Kevin and Roxanne come from?
It's just, I don't know. I don't like regular.
Kevin Smith and Roxanne,
Pet
the
names.
Police song.
Roxanne did come from the Police
They're
song.
like,
All right, that makes sense.
This is my feline cat. His name is Pepper.
Yeah.
And this is Chip.
Yeah. I don't like it.
This is Shadow.
I had.
I don't like that.
Just regular names.
I had when I was a kid. I had a cat named Tigger,
Whoa.
Socks, and Tootsie.
Was that a hard R?
I call. Yeah, I had a black cat when I was little called Tigga.
Tootsie was a black cat.
Okay, just like the roll, right?
Let me see your Tootsie roll.
Come on, baby.
Give them daisies.
Look at them girls with Daisy Dukes on.
They
I
really
want
gotta
to-
go. No, okay. That song. Look at them girls with Daisy Dukes on.
Sure.
I went to an art camp at Illinois Wesleyan.
Art camp.
Art camp.
Okay.
Right before my summer before my senior year.
Illinois Wesleyan in Bloomington.
Eastern Illinois University.
Okay, in Charleston.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I met a lot of people there, and it was like a scholarship thing, right? And I went and I met a girl from Auburn, Illinois. Yeah, Auburn, Illinois.
Doesn't matter.
And I went down to see her after,
How old were you? Like 18?
Well, no, I was going into my senior year.
Okay.
And I went down to see her and I spent the weekend with her.
Okay.
And I was fucking in love with this girl. She was fucking banging, right?
Sure.
And she saw me as a friend. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, so nothing happened?
No, and we were like cruising around in her town. They had like one stop sign, and we were listening to that song.
How sweet.
I've kind of been in that situation before.
Yeah, it's like you're just like your loins are just going boom, 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 and her loins are going.
Okay, so you're married. You're out of contention. Okay, and
Maybe.
I have a girlfriend that I've had for like. About
So you're out of contention as
9
well.
months. Sure, I'll take myself out of contention. But you're a single guy.
I'm going to take myself out of contention.
You're a single guy like Jonathan Silverman on
Because your
NBC
cats,
or.
you've seen your cat's
No,
assholes.
I just don't want to play this game.
No, I was gonna say, Jacob, as a single man, you have a girl that you're interested in, and she sees you as just a friend. Is that just?
Oh baby, you got what I need, but you say I'm just a friend. But you say I'm just a friend. Oh baby, you.
What was the what do I do in that situation?
She sees you as just a friend. Do you pursue it, or do you just say, you know what, she's not gonna see it. I'm done. On to the next one.
On to the next.
You're damn right. You can't waste your time with that shit, right? Once you're in the friend zone, you're fucking stuck there like so much goddamn quick cement.
I don't know that there is a friend zone.
What does that mean?
You can get out of it.
You can get out of it. Oh, you've done it.
Don't put yourself in that position.
With a little finger flicking, he can get himself.
Well, Blake was in that position with that lady. Do you think he could have gotten out of it, or once he's? You think so? Mm-hmm. He just didn't do it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, you move on.
Her name was Tiffany.
You move on.
Interesting facts. Produced by legendary television producer Aaron Spelling.
Yeah.
That happened. We saw that at the end during the credits, and I went to IMDb. Did not look at the score. I swear to God, but I looked.
I've got some of his credits right here.
Right, but what I was like, how early in his career was this? And it's about 10 years. Like he'd already been in it 10 years.
You may know Aaron Spelling from some of his projects, such as Charlie's Angels, Dynasty, Charmed,
90210.
Seventh Heaven. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth. And many more projects such as Vegas, Fantasy Island, TJ Hooker, The Love Boat, and many others like Models Inc., Melrose Place, Beverly Hills 90210, and so many others akin to The Mod Squad and Starsky and Hutch.
This guy was like... This guy is the richest guy in the fucking world, right?
He's been dead maybe 10 years or so.
Yeah.
But no joke, he's fucking minting money.
Sure.
Yes.
And it was just Tori Spelling is his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call her daughter.
Don't call her daughter.
Jacob, we're gonna take a break right now.
Are we taking a break?
No.
Should we take? Let's do
Sure.
the break music.
Yeah. Jacob, what do you think of the band fucking Pearl Jam? Bunch of pussies, right? Douchebaggy music.
I think they're overrated.
Thank you. How about the band Tool?
I think their fans are insane.
In the Membrane?
Yeah, I like some of their songs, but I think they're overrated as well.
But Pearl Jam is way overrated, right? They are. Anybody
They've
listen?
got some good songs. It's not something I'm going to sit down and crank.
Crank it too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You find yourself jerking off to a lot of music,
I do.
such as Starsky and Hutch, Mod Squad, The Love Boat.
Do you know how I know his name?
Who? Aaron Spelling?
Yeah.
I don't.
There's a line in Mighty Ducks 2, I believe.
Return of the Ducks.
Yes.
He turned and looked at me and then said it like made it more official.
When I can't remember Goldberg, the goalie.
Goldberg.
Not that different Goldberg.
Well, he kind of the almost the Latina Jewish
Yes.
kid. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the kid that was all ended up being on heroin,
Yes,
right?
That's the kid. No,
Yeah.
I think it was meth.
Meth. Yeah. He was.
Have
all,
you seen him since he got fucked up on meth? Okay, say he's like my age. I'm 37. Say he's 37 to 40.
Okay.
He looks like he's 60, and someone beat him about the face with a baseball bat.
Meth will do that.
Oh, it fucked him up. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Anyway, he and the cowboy
Yes.
teammate,
Yeah.
they go to Rodeo Drive.
The tall, skinny white kid, right?
Yeah, they go to Rodeo Drive.
Rodeo Drive.
And they go to, holy fuck.
There's some pictures of
Dang.
Goldberg
Yeah.
now.
Seriously, that's what meth will do to you. Don't do it.
Wow.
Sometimes
I
you
better
love
stop.
drugs. You better stop.
So they try to get into this boutique lingerie place. They're looking for a gift for Goldberg's mom. They just want to watch the models.
Sure.
And he says that he's nephew of Aaron Spelling.
Okay.
That's that story.
That's how you
Wow.
know.
That took a
That's
long
how-
time.
I know. Well, you kept interrupting.
Oh, one of your teeth just fell out. Oh shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, get.
Sorry, guys.
There's a lump on your breast. You want me to feel it? You want me to test it?
Let me stick my red hot needle in it.
Jacob,
Pop this.
Jacob, have you checked your breast for lumps?
I haven't.
Man, titty cancer is a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Also stars Ed Begley as Judge
I
Connors.
think I'm good.
Your nipples are huge.
They're tiny. They're just hard.
Dinner plate nipples. You may know Ed Begley from Hang 'em High, 12 Angry Men, and being the father of Ed Begley Jr.
That's how I know him.
I thought it was Ed Begley Jr.
No, it's
it's
not
Begley.
Yeah.
Begley. Also stars Betty Davis as Liz. You may know her from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, All About Eve, and the Couch Pilots episode Madam Sin.
Thank you. That was just
you're
recently.
welcome.
It was like last season.
Very recent, yes. We had a guest on that episode. I can't remember who that was it?
Doesn't matter.
I don't fucking care. All right, let's do Twitter responses.
Twitter responses. I wonder if Jason got some Twitter responses.
No, they're all dead. Let's get some. Let's do another question, an aviation question. Do you like that when we did that before?
Loved it.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the music ready.
There's music for it?
What is the oldest continuous airport in operation in the United States? Let's see here.
I'll let you go for a sure guess, Jacob.
I'm gonna.
Sorry. I'm waiting for these fucking ads. I got to get that YouTube red.
Oh.
Can you read the question again?
Yeah, what is the oldest continuous airport in operation in the U.S.?
I would have to guess it's somewhere on the East Coast, right?
Sure.
That's where the country started.
Right.
Just as heads up, you will never guess it.
Oh, you want to bet, motherfucker?
Yeah. I bet your life on it. I bet a chain around the drain that on it.
I don't know a whole lot of airports.
I had the answer.
I'll say DFW.
Dallas-Fort Worth? What do you say?
Newark.
No, it is College Park Airport in the city of College Park, Maryland, U.S. It was established in 1909 when Wilbur Wright, one of the motherfucking Wright brothers, arrived at the field to train 2 military officers in the United States Army.
Wilbur.
You know, it's funny you say
close.
that.
I was close. I was a lot closer than you were.
That's from Mr. Ed.
I know.
Yeah. No, but I was closer, like, to answering it. I said Newark.
Do you remember when we did the Mr. Ed
Sure.
episode?
Yeah. No. That was the one where the girl and somebody committed. Oh, the director, screenwriter committed suicide.
Yes, Drake Sather. And I know that now because I found out that he was kind of a known writer with like Saturday Night Live, Ben Stiller, Norm Macdonald. This guy named Drake Sather. He was the one who wrote that, and then after the show,
He killed himself.
like immediately killed himself. So there's that.
That's happy.
Well,
Come on, you happy.
all right. Well, let's break down the episode here. We're gonna
Jacob,
have,
this is where you need to put your phone down. This is where you're going to show.
Okay.
You actually saw this show, right? The Decorator.
I did.
Do you have any notes?
I didn't
You got to
take any notes.
Decorated.
Okay. Well, how about Blake? You start us off. Jacob, you chime in whenever you want.
Okay.
All right, we're going to start off. First of all, there's 2 different versions on YouTube. There's one version that is horrible, awful quality. Second version, good.
Just link the one with our classically blue links in the show notes. Yeah.
And there's a lady, and she pulls into the garage, and she's picking stuff up as she goes. And there's music behind it. But as she's picking up clothes, then ironically and weirdly, there's like a laugh track. She just picks up an article of clothing, and there's a it's bizarre. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. It's black and white.
Yeah, it's black and white, and the music goes on for a long, long time as this woman starts picking stuff up. And it's obvious she's an assistant or a maid or something. And she goes to the door of in this big, huge mansion. Manson? Charles, right?
Maryland Mansion.
It's been...
The audio and the video start off pretty wonky in the version I saw.
Did it have a bunch of lines and stuff?
Yeah.
I watched the better version. I'll give you the link to the better version.
So the woman walks into the house.
Oh, I just want to acknowledge that, or what?
We got 10 minutes, pal. Please go right ahead.
I was letting you know. She knocks on the door. The door says, there's a threatening note that says, hey, if anybody knocks on this door before noon, I'll fucking kill you.
No, I don't think it says that. You better have a pretty good reason. Anyway, it almost looks like the lady who's woken up is hungover.
Yeah, she's woke.
Yeah. And it says, time to go to work. It says, an Oklahoma millionaire is coming in for an appointment.
Yeah, we need money. We're broke.
I believe the woman in bed, I didn't know at the time, but I believe it to be Betty Davis.
Sure, you can tell by her voice.
But you don't see her face. Like, she's in the bed, and then she runs to the bathroom or something.
Jacob.
Well, it's because she's definitely hungover.
Yeah.
She alludes to that. And then the maid threatens to open the curtain. She
Yes.
goes, I'm going to give you to the count of 3. And that's why she runs out. She
Uno,
goes,
dos,
"No."
tres.
But don't you think every woman should be face down in a bed anyway?
Fuck yeah.
Is this a maid? Is that woman the maid, or is that her?
No, it's her
partner?
assistant.
Okay.
It's her, don't call her daughter. It's her assistant.
I said partner.
But I honestly, the lady that is her assistant looks familiar. It wasn't.
does.
It wasn't the girl from Wizard of Oz.
I know what it is. You're right.
The Wicked Witch?
No, hold on. That's exactly what I thought too. I thought it was the Wicked Witch.
Me too.
It's not. I recognize her, so I started flipping through her IMDb. She was one of the kind of cranky neighbors from Dennis the Menace.
Oh, okay.
That's what I recognize
All right.
her from.
Yeah. And so she's like, just got to get this lady out of bed, right? This is a huge mansion, and her name is Viola.
Yes.
And the person in the bed, which is Betty Davis,
Her name is Mary.
Liz.
Her name is Mary Wicks. That's Viola.
Okay.
Anyway, so Betty Davis is Liz, like you said, and a child shows up at the
she
glass
finally gets her
sliding
out of
door.
bed.
Yeah.
And she's smoking a cigarette. I love these 60s sitcoms because they're smoking on TV.
Dude, even through the 80s, they're fucking smoking.
Yeah, but this was like cool. Like in the like in the 80s, it's like you gross fucker. But
even
in
like
the-
on Friends, like in early episodes of Friends,
Really?
like Chandler's fucking smoking. and
Chandler
shit.
Bing.
Even in the 90s, people are smoking.
But I love it. I love in black and white and people are smoking. Yeah, the kid shows up and it's a little girl and she's outside and
she's a stranger. She doesn't know Liz. She just shows up to her place because she was on the beach playing and saw her house and wanted to go check it out. She's
just peeping.
Yeah.
It's one of her favorite things to do.
Yeah.
You guys ever do some peeping?
That was the weirdest thing when she's like, that's one of my favorite things to do.
You guys ever peep out? No response means yes.
And so she's like, this little girl's like, I'm building this house. I saw yours. I wanted to see it. So Betty Davis goes down on the beach. And obviously, the background is all fake, right? It's all fake. And she's a decorator. She's like, well, this castle is wonderful, but you need a moat. And the girl's like, no, I fucking don't.
Betty Davis as Liz is a very strong and opinionated lead character for a female in the mid-60s. She's got an appointment. It's with Judge Connor. He arrives, and he's an old man, and he's very excited to work with her.
And he is loud.
He's an oiled man. He is very loud.
As soon as they open the door, this dude is loud.
He says, I'm going to give you how much money, Jacob?
$10,000.
That's right.
Plus expenses. To come back to Oil City,
Oklahoma.
But Liz has a code. What are her 2 rules? Did you catch that?
Nope.
Yeah, I did for sure.
Oh,
Number
Sarah,
1,
what?
Carte blanche.
That means she gets it's her way or it's the fucking
And the second
highway.
one is she gets to move in with the clients while she's decorating, so she can like absorb their personalities and such.
And Judge Connors, he doesn't care for it, but he accepts it. And then he says, "I'll see you there Monday." So then it cuts to Monday, and there, Judge Connors, we see him in his home verbally beating up some poor folks. And it happens to be his daughter and his daughter's fiance.
Yeah, he's like, you can't marry this guy. He's poor. There's nothing I hate worse than somebody that's poor.
The judge kind of accepts his daughter's fiance, but he's got a plan. He says he's giving him the farmhouse on their land and hired someone to decorate it, which is Liz.
Right, and his daughter says, we don't want that. We're going to live in an apartment.
Yep.
And there's multiple things that this guy does not like. First of all, there's 4. First of all, he don't like poor people. Second of all, he don't like stupid people. And third of all, he don't like to be crossed. And what's the 4th?
Doesn't like to be argued with.
Thank you.
Boom. Next scene, Liz arrives, and the taxi driver helps her remove a bunch of shit from the judge's house.
Right, because she doesn't know it's the farmhouse. She assumes it's the big, huge mansion that they live in.
Not at all. That's not what she's supposed to be doing, but she takes a bunch of shit out of the house. And then, like, when she gets busted for moving all the shit, she offers no apology whatsoever and instantly starts making demands. And then her and the judge make their way to the farmhouse.
Yeah, the cab bill is $250,
which is huge back then.
That's why I was thinking. I was like, Jesus, maybe you should have said $100.
It's like over $1,000 probably today.
Hey, Jacob, did you watch this?
Yeah.
Okay, just let one.
No, I just don't want to interrupt.
No, that's the point.
You get in there.
You get up all in that.
Okay.
Like your cat's butthole. You just get up in it.
You do the rest.
Yeah, I can do the rest. No.
This farmhouse and the redecorating of it is all part of the judge's plan to like rid his daughter of the fiance.
He wants to make her think that, give her the illusion that a fancier lifestyle is better, and once she realizes that, then she'll be like, I don't want to marry this podunk boy.
And also to make Johnny feel inferior.
Yeah.
Really take away his self-esteem. He really beats him up in several parts of this.
Not literally, not physically, just mentally.
Right. And next, you have the judge's daughter. I can't remember her name. Missy, maybe? I don't know. She's trying on her new wedding.
It's Missy. Yeah.
Thank you for that. She tries on the new wedding dress, and then Mabel Connors, which is the judge's wife, expresses her fondness for the past with her husband. She's almost looking back to when he wasn't this big, important guy and just someone who loved her.
Right, because they when they got married, before he was rich, they lived in that farmhouse, and she's like, that was the happiest I've ever been.
Yeah.
And then he made a bunch of money and bought this house, and now he's a dickbag.
Yep. The judge then arrives, and he's super sick of Liz's
Jacob,
antics.
sometimes you have to break it down for stupid people.
No, okay.
You really got to break it down. And then while Liz is like eating, like she's eating some shit from the judge, and then she starts giving it back, Mabel, the judge's wife, kind of looks almost in awe at her, like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you're standing up to this guy." Right?
Because she
different times.
Yeah. But Liz says,
plus she's smoking on any girl that smokes, you got to listen to what they're saying.
Yeah.
Liz says,
when was the last girl that you dated that smoked? You don't have to name a name. Just say, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liz completed the farmhouse, and then there's a big party that night, right?
Oh, that's the thing. She's like, well, he's all pissed off. You know, he's like, you've been here and you haven't done shit. And she's like, no, I finished it today. He's like, then we're having the hoedown tonight. Next thing you know, there's this humongous party, like within the same day. And Liz had put a bow on the farmhouse because that was supposed to be the grand thing.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the judge is like, hey, Johnny, you know how much this costs? Jim?
Yeah.
You know how much this costs? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no.
He's really rubbing his wealth in Jim's face.
Really, like, kind of a dick-wise, you know?
So Missy and Jim are like, fuck this, we're in love. So they kind of like secretly leave the party, and they get on a bus for the city to elope.
Because Liz has set it all up.
Yep.
And you don't see a lot of that, and that's what kind of confused me a little bit.
You see none of it.
None of it.
Yeah. It's just all
I
happens.
see nothing.
Oh. So the judge is furious when he finds out. He makes his way to the farmhouse. And
you forgot there was one really funny joke when she hugs her mother goodbye.
What did she say?
And she goes, goodbye, mother. And they leave, and the judge is like, she's just going to the powder room.
Yeah. That set up what was going on.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah.
So Liz made up the farmhouse like when the judge and Mabel were young. And that's the end.
Oh, that was close. We almost if somebody wouldn't have like intervened a bunch of times.
Son of a bitch.
Do one sentence to wrap it up, like. Or don't. The choice is yours.
To wrap it up, the judge and his wife get back together, and Jim and Missy end up on the beach with Liz
and the little girl.
Please remain seated.
How little was she, though, really?
She was like 7.
Yeah, that's probably about 7 or 8.
She's cute, though.
Yeah. Cute little girl. Why did not the Decorator work? Betty Davis. So Betty Davis in this 1965, probably 45, 50 years old, right? What did you say?
The end of her career.
You're not...
No, she was not at the end of her career. You did not pay attention. Not too long ago, we watched a show where she was very much at the end of her career.
I'm just saying, when you're 45, 50 years old...
She's not 45 in this. There's no way.
How old is she?
I don't know. I don't do interesting facts.
She's older than that.
Older than 45?
No, she's early 40s at the most.
Okay, say she's 40. Say she's 40 years old.
Don't call her 40.
40 years old does not a Hollywood starlet make, right? She is well past her prime in this television program, right?
Yes.
So what's wrong?
You think she's past her prime in this?
Oh, absolutely.
Good God.
Yeah.
Jacob agrees with me.
Good God.
Jacob, why didn't this show work? It's not a douchebag. Jacob's like the antithesis to douchebags.
I know. I'm jealous of him.
I think it didn't work. I think it could have worked, but there's only so much you could do with a decorator that saves the day. You know what I mean? Like how many scenarios can you put her in?
That's what they're banking on. Putting her in different scenarios.
Yeah.
That's the whole gambit of this program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't see.
You don't see it?
No.
Okay.
And that wasn't a good one to start with.
What did you think about the character of Liz?
She was 57.
She
was 57.
Fucking asshole.
I thought she was fine. I don't think comedy's her strong suit.
Okay. What about you, Blake? You seem to disagree.
No, I think she was past her sex symbol. Obviously, because she was.
Yes.
She was 57 at this time. She was past her prime, but I think she was funny in this. Like it was a comedy style character.
Yeah. It was a comedy style character. I agree with you. If it has survived, these things are so formulaic. The week after week, she's going to visit new clients and getting involved with her life in some way and kerfuffling it up, and then at the very last second pulling it out and spraying it all over their back and chest.
That's what Jason's good at. Me and you are not good at that. I'm sorry, I talked over that one. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
That was good. He said spraying it all over their back
and chest.
I'm sorry, I walked on that.
That's fine. But that's what you're saying week after week is how Liz intervenes with these people's lives. In the beginning, And at the end, she wraps up. And maybe that little girl from the beginning, maybe over time she has a relationship with this little girl, and she talks to her at the beginning and end of every... I kind of like that was the beginning and the wrap-up of that episode.
Sure. I liked how they put it together. Because actually, I put my pen down, and then there was another scene with that little girl, and so I had to pick up my pen. I was like, oh,
you're right.
Yeah.
Once it's over with the
I thought it
judge,
was
you
over,
would think
yeah.
that'd be it. But no. But they did a nice job of bringing it back around and wrapping it up with that little girl on the beach again.
Where'd she come from?
Who gives a shit?
Okay.
You know what?
Where do all little girls come from?
The stork.
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position.
Last week, not a lot of stuff in terms of what other people have to say and how they've rated the pilot we're talking about. Not the case this week. There's a lot of information out there. Did you cheat on this one?
No, I did not.
Be honest.
No, I swear. Both of these I did not cheat last week or this week. I swear.
Be honest.
I swear, Jason. I'm telling you the truth. It's not a bit.
I'm still going to start with Jacob here. What do you think people from around the world rated on IMDb The Decorator? 1 out of 10 scale, decimal points in play.
8.4.
Okay. Blake?
8.3.
You guys are fucking assholes. I hate both of you, one after the other. You definitely cheated.
You didn't ask me if I cheated.
Yes, yeah, I just did 8.3.
Oh,
You did 8.4.
I didn't realize I had to ask someone if they cheated or not.
I didn't know.
All right, you're right. It is 8.4, but from how many ratings?
Oh, I don't know.
147.
102.
But that's one of the biggest ratings we've ever had.
That's pretty high.
I was really surprised.
Honestly, from 102, that is pretty good. Critic reviews. Ben from ObscurityFactor.com says, I just love this little bit of fluff that Betty Davis did in 1965. I'm just sorry it wasn't picked up. It would have been a wonderful series. The concept that Betty was a decorator with a very strange blah, blah, blah. He starts talking about the whole pilot. Anyway, he wraps it up by saying, Davis plays her part to the hilt, which is great fun to watch. I'm especially fond of her Southern Belle routine early on.
I was going to mention that.
Yeah, she does that kind of do that right after talking to the judge.
Right after the judge leaves, she does a Southern Belle.
Also look for the irrepressible Mary Wicks as her assistant. Obscurity factor, score of 10. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't care. Oddly enough, RuPaul, you guys heard of that?
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker, right?
That's motherfuckerette.
RuPaul retweeted the link to this on YouTube. Not from us, but just in general, said retweeted it. So RuPaul apparently is a Betty Davis fan and liked this program. Another critic review, Billy Ingram from TV Party says, produced by Aaron Spelling, this funny pilot for a possible weekly series was co-written by Mark Crowley, who authored one of the most highly acclaimed stage plays of all time, Boys in the Band. It was one of several attempts to shoehorn Betty Davis to a weekly appearance in American homes, but a television series was not in her future until 1983 Hotel on ABC. Also produced by Aaron Spelling. Sadly, the actress suffered a stroke just as production on Hotel was getting underway, forcing her to drop out.
Literally
drop out.
Wow. Really?
That's where you draw the line.
This is not that kind of show.
Sorry.
Do you miss it?
Sorry, guys.
Viewer reviews, 7 out of 10, A Slice of Miss B. Davis. Here's another viewer review, just the headlines here. 6 out of 10, Margot Channing, 15 years later. I have no idea what that means. 10 out of 10, Great Watching. 6 out of 10, Every Castle Must Have a Moat and a Drawbridge. And 2 out of 10, I could see why this one was never picked up by the networks. People saw this.
Yeah.
People saw this. People commented on it. And now you and I,
and Jacob.
Oh, and Jacob too. We're going to comment on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FCF Airport. Local time is 11:11 and the temperature is 69 degrees. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captains turn off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Jacob wasn't on last week, so he didn't rate it. But this week, oh boy, does he get to rate it. 1 out of 7, that's the scale, taken from the 1990s program affectionately and accurately known as Wings. Yep. We take a look at all the characters, 1 being the worst character and the worst score you can get, that's Roy Biggins. And 7 is the best score you can get, and that's Brian Hackett. Jacob Nelson, I love you forever. I turn to you. How do you rate The Decorator?
I know everybody liked it. Seems on the internet. You guys didn't seem to hate it. I wasn't a fan, and I usually like old black and white TV shows.
Old women.
And old women.
What's the oldest woman you ever had sex with?
Yes.
Jen?
No.
That was good, though.
I'm going to give it a 3.
3.
3 out of 7. Captain Philip Rest assured,
Christ.
I turn to you. What's the oldest woman you've had sex with?
She was probably 10 years older than me at the time.
I was praying to God you were going to follow up with that by saying older and not just 10 years.
It was probably 22 years older than me.
Really?
So, no, you were wrong.
How do you rate The Decorator?
Betty Davis was great in this. The judge, even though he was really loud and outrageous, I enjoyed him until the end when he kind of started being a racist dick. I'm going to give... I enjoyed this. I'm going to give it a 6. I had a good time. Betty Davis, even at 57 years old, which obviously is how old she was when this pilot was made, she still looked good. I love seeing women smoke on the screen. No, seriously.
You get a puff bump?
Puff, 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 puff. It's sexy when women smoke in the 60s because they weren't supposed to do it. And 6, I'll give it a 6. If you listen to the show, you know my ratings. Watch this; it's worth it.
Okay. I'm going to second that emotion. I'm going to give this a 5. Once we get out of the beginning, the audio and visual quality got a lot better.
But the link I have is perfect.
You got an even better link. Well, make sure that's what the listeners at home have to watch it. Betty Davis is very good in this. She's not the put upon housewife. She is the strong woman, and she's making it known in every fucking scene she's in. It's an interesting premise. I could do without the laugh track.
Sure.
But it's an interesting premise.
Do you hear the laugh track after the beginning when the secretary is picking stuff up? I didn't even register to me later.
Well, you had mentioned it, and I was struggling to even recall it after you had mentioned it. But you're right. I think it's kind of inconsequential. At one point.
After that first part, because when she's coming in and picking up all the clothes, the title music is playing still. You know what I mean? And then there's a laugh track. But after that, I did not hear it one time after that.
I think this is an expensive show. When you think back to classic sitcoms of that era, they're all family related.
Andy Griffith.
And where do family sitcoms happen? They happen at the house, and that's one set. And you use that set every fucking week. But when you have a pilot like
Dick
this,
Van Dyke,
that's going to be a recurring series, you're going to have different sets. That shit fucking adds up. This might be an occasion where the budget was a problem, where every week they're going to have to build new sets because Betty Davis was going to have to be in a new situation every week.
Right.
I like this show. This is not the common family setting. This is a different outing. I enjoy it. I give it a 5. And with that, we close the book on The Decorator, and we will never speak of that show again.
Ever.
But join us next time, won't you please, when we watch the pilot episode of People on TV. Here's a little something to wet your whistle. From the pages of America's most popular magazine comes the show that gives you a close-up look at the world's most famous people. It's People on TV! You can find the entire episode of People on TV by subscribing to Couch Pilots and SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite podcast app of choice, and then simply click on one of our classically blue links in our show notes or...
I know, Jacob, he just used a fucking period. One fucking period, he would be fine.
Yep. Go to YouTube, Jacob.
You know what to do, Tube.
Thank you very much.
Was that better?
No, there was no passion.
It's very good.
You know what to do, Tube.
I mean, better.
You know what? To be honest with you, we can cut that. It was a perfect cut.
Let's use that every time going forward.
Yep.
Make that a file.
It was a drop.
This thing's about dead, by the way.
That's all right.
How do you contact the show? I'm tired.
CouchPilotspodcast.com. It's a one-stop shop for everything. All the episodes are on our website. All the episodes are on Spotify. iTunes does not have all the episodes anymore because we've done so many of them. Patreon.com. Give us some money if you like the show. And there's a dial-in number. It's 910-PILOTS-1. Jason, that is what number?
910-745-6871. Call us any time of day, preferably right in the middle of the night when it's least busy, about 3:30 a.m.
And we would love to hear from you. You'll hear it on the show, and we'll, as Jason would say, we'll make fun of your stupid asses.
Well, I would never say something like that, but if you do call in or you contact the show in any way, you're accumulating frequent flyer points, right?
Frequent flyer points are a big thing. Jacob, you've listened to the show a couple times. Frequent flyer points are the most important thing. If you download the show, if you listen to the show, if you share the show, if you interact with the show, you win frequent flyer points. You can get used underwear, you can get signed aviator glasses, and you can sit right here in the cockpit with us, like you are tonight, from accumulating frequent flyer points.
That's awesome. That's really great. That's really nice of you guys to do that.
Right.
It's all free.
It's all free. The reason why you're on the plane is because you worked on our plane, and so
right.
Jacob, thank you again. 2 weeks in a row. There really is an honor. I'm being dead serious when I say from the beginning of the show, after coming off of a program like IBWIP, you're someone that you're someone that I wanted on very early, and I'm really glad to finally.
What
have
did
you
I
on.
text you today? Because you didn't know about it until today.
You think you're gay? What? No, is that not what you said, or what?
No.
The other thing.
Oh, about is it okay if Jacob's on both shows?
Right, but then what did I say?
I think I'm gay. You said you're having weird tendencies. And is that what? What do you want to? We didn't talk about this before. What?
Let me read the text messages.
All right.
In the court of law. All right. I said to myself, because that's how I refer to myself. I said, okay, hold on, let me go back.
Yeah, take your time.
Liked image. I said, Jacob watched both, so he is going to sit in for 2, if that's okay. And you said, bring it. And I said, hashtag laugh track Jacob. And you 2 thumbs up, and then we talked about the German candy store.
Oh, that's from.
I want to know about this German candy store when we're done.
It's closed.
Fuck. Never mind.
That's fine. Knockabout guys.
Knockabout on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, not Spotify, I don't think. Pocket Cast, whatever.
Yeah, it's a podcast you do with local.
What do you guys talk about?
Nothing. Seriously, we just bullshit. We have.
Then you bullshit. You
Yeah,
don't say nothing.
We got a few talking points, and then we just bullshit.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a good listen.
Yep.
If you like what you heard from Jacob here today, and
I don't know why you would.
No, and I can imagine that you would.
Jacob is a cuddle bug.
Thank you very much.
No, thank
Jacob.
you guys for having me. That was a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad you had a good time.
Thanks for spending 3 hours with us.
We did it drinking. You tolerated us sober. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
Blake, do you have a message of positivity before we go today?
We're getting close to CouchCon, guys. We're getting close, and
It is getting very close to CouchCon time.
And so next week we're going to lay out some more rules about it. And episode 200 is coming up as well, which is going to be a big deal.
A lot of landmark things happening for us. We're very excited.
You know what? And we're getting close to the end, everybody.
That's your positivity? All right.
Yeah, I'm positive we're getting close to the end.
And with that, we say this pilot has been rough. Yeah, it has been rough, but this it's always a smooth flight here on Couch Pilots. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.
On behalf of Couch Pilots and the entire crew, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice day.
Hi, Blake Clayton.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, buddy?
I'm not bothering you, am I?
No, not at all.
All right, cool. So, you're on your way home from the harbor, right?
Hold on, I'm getting a call today.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, man, we're just wrapping up the show. I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of it. You added a lot this evening, and I know Blake doesn't think your girlfriend is real, but I definitely do.
Well, I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, no problem,
Hold on,
man.
Blake's calling me.
Oh, sure, yeah, no problem.
Hey, Blake, how's it going?
Hey, it's good. Hey, I appreciate you being on the show tonight, man. It's like I miss you. It's been a long time, and I don't want you to be all upset like we were just dissing you and just playing around like that episode you heard.
you know me. I'm always positive, always humble. You know.
And speaking of being positive,
Hold on. Jason's calling me. Hey, Jason, how's it going?
I'm really sorry to bother you. Hey, we got episode 200 coming up. Will you be able to be here in person for real?
I will. Let me know the dates. As long as it's on a Saturday or a Sunday, I will absolutely make the time. As long as it's not October 5th.
No, it won't be. It'll be before that, like 3 weeks, and it'll be in person, and we're going to have a ton of people down for a party.
Hold on, Jake.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Hey, Blake, how's it going?
hey, it's going good. How are you? Hey, what are you doing October 5th?
I'm a bridesmaid on a wedding.
You're a no, Adam. You're a groomsman.
No, my friend Kimmy is getting married, and I am on her side of the party.
Well, just because you're on her side doesn't mean you have to be a bridesmaid. Are you ready?
Hold on. Jason's calling me. Hey, buddy.
Hey, man, I was just surfing the web, and I heard a weird rumor that you're going to be a bridesmaid at a wedding. Is that right?
Yeah, technically I'm not a bridesmaid, but my friend Kimmy, I've known her forever, is getting married, and I'm on her side of the
Are you wearing a dress like a lady?
No, I'm dressing up like Doctor Who. Hold on, Blake's calling.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, Blake, how's it going?
Hey, it's going good. Hey, have you ever heard always a bridesmaid, never a bride?
I have heard that. So here's hoping that someday I will be a bride.
Hey, is it true that your girlfriend is not real?
She's 100% real. I was actually on the phone with her when you called, so I have to call her back when you guys are done.
Is it possible to like dial her into like a
Hey, Jason, how's it going?
Hey, not bad, man. Thanks for picking up my call. I just want to let you know that we're wrapping up here for the evening, but I really appreciate you being part of the show, and I hope to see you at the 200th episode. It's going to be we're inviting a ton of people. It'll be fun.
I appreciate you guys too. You're always welcome to call. Hold on, Blake's calling.
No problem.
Hey, Blake, how's it going?
Hey, man, I just appreciate you spending time and being on the show today. All right.
I appreciate you guys.
I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're happy, and I can't wait to see you for the 200th episode.
I appreciate it. And, well, like I said, just let me know when it is. I will be down there. So.
Hey, you know that podcast that you have that nobody knows about? Can you plug it?
Oh, yeah. You mean the one that has 2,300 fans? Yeah. It's the Low Blow Podcast. It comes out sporadically. You can find us on all your favorite